So today we're going to be doing a showcase on the new unit that just came out. Her name is VALAK and she's a fire priest catalyst user, and this is her in all her glory. Just giving her a quick spin around so you guys can see her, and so you guys can see also she has her clothes bouncing around, so that's a pretty cool feature they added. So yeah, pretty nice looking character, and yeah, very strong as well. By the way guys, I'm a bit sick today, but either way I still decided to make a video today for you guys. So let's just go right into ranking her stats. We have B for HP, C for physical attack, B for magical attack, B for physical defense, S for magical defense, and B for concentration. Now these stat lines are actually very solid. She's a healer, so you want a lot of defensive stats on her, but because a lot of her abilities deal with her magic attack, it's really important to have a good amount of magic attack because her ability scales off of it. So she does have B for magical attack, so that's actually pretty good, you know, especially for priests. You know, they don't really scale too well off in that part, but she's B on HP, and you know, most of these are above average. The only S she has is magical defense, and her crit is pretty decent as well for concentration. But let's just go right into her passive, guys. And before we go into her passive, guys, I just want to say I'd appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like the video, leave a comment down below, and share this around. So we got her passive ability here called a star sculpture of a coward, right? And what that does is she starts the battle with 4 stacks of star fragment on herself, and what star fragment does is it increases her magical attack by 3% per stack, and this is at rank 1, right? And then she loses 1 stack when she uses a skill on an enemy, and she actually gains a stack at the end of the turn if she didn't use any skill. Now if you kill an enemy during your turn, she will go ahead and gain all 4 stacks of the buff star fragment again, and the buff cannot be removed or stolen. Now also part of her passive is after she casts a skill on an ally, she grants them power of life for 2 turns. And what power of life does, guys, is she, before the battle, recover HP equal to a certain percent of her magical attack. It's basically a heal over time, so it's always good to have that. I really like heal over times, just in case your character's out there and can't be in reach, you can go out there and still get healed and do their own thing. Now I can keep talking about her abilities all day and her other talents, which we will get into later on in the video, but I just want to show you her main abilities here real quick. What other better way than just to demonstrate to you guys here what she can do. Now this unit is not my unit again, guys. This unit is a trial unit, and you actually can have access to them as well. But as you guys can see, she has 4 stacks here, and that's her passive, which for every stack she gets 3% depending on the rank of her passive. Right now they have it at 6% per stack, and remember all her moves are gonna be scaling off her magical attack, whether it's the healing and also the damage that she's gonna be doing with it as well, and also the extra abilities that do AoE damage. Now this is one of her crazy really bonker abilities, guys. As you guys can see, our units have taken quite a bit of damage for them, and we have a decent amount of people around here. Now if we go ahead and just try to heal them, we're gonna heal them, do damage to the enemies, and heal, proc our heal over time effect that I went over with you guys, and then we're also gonna apply burn debuff on whoever survives. So check this out. There's the heal, there's the heal over time, there's the damage with the ignite, and that was really good because she gave him 2 stacks of ignite. So kinda bonkers, guys, as you guys saw there. Really crazy ability, to be honest. Very nuts. And that's not even her ultimate, guys, right? Her ultimate is like the most nutty, is like really nutty. So we're still here taking damage. As you guys can see, they are being able to heal up quite a decent amount for that heal over time, just because her magical attack scales really well, and the heal over times are pretty decently high. And now for a dark fire in one's mind, which is her ultimate, guys, she's gonna heal everybody and give fire in the heart to everyone. And what the fire in the heart does is after receiving an enemy's active attack, it disappears and recovers its HP. So they take damage, they heal up, and then apply a fixed amount of damage to enemies within 2 spaces based on magic attack, right? It's kind of nuts, guys. I'd just rather show you guys, so check this out. Let's go ahead and drop the AoE heal. We're gonna do a huge heal here as well. Remember, our passive did reset since we killed some enemies. This is her ultimate. Beautiful looking animation. There's the heal. there's the damage immunity, and there's the fire in the heart. So now whenever they get hit, he's gonna counterattack and then erupt and do an AoE fire damaging ability there, which is kind of crazy because, as you guys can see, it's AoE, so it hits everybody that's around, and it has a pretty good radius as well, pretty good length, because it's 2 tiles away from the allies. So it actually has a really good range as well. So very good ability, guys. And then we have her single target ability here, which is really good as well. It's another, again, damaging ability that heals and does a fixed amount of damage, which is actually very strong, guys. And this ability is called a fire that cannot be extinguished. And I guess fixed damage is like it depends on how much magic damage you did. You'll go ahead and do a percentage of that, or either that, or it's just a certain amount of true damage that you're going to be doing. So basically what this ability does is just heals an ally, and then any enemies that's like about 2 ranges or 2 tiles away from us, they will take damage. So just an ability with some more offensive capabilities, right? So and it heals too at the same time, so it's really good. Another thing, guys, I wanted you guys to take note of is you guys see the floating shards around her. That's actually her passive and showing how many star fragments she has, or basically how many stacks she has of those star pieces. They call it here a piece of star. So if you have 4 pieces, it'll just have you for the 4 pieces of fragments floating around. If you have 2, it'll show 2. So it's something for you guys to keep in mind of and keep a count of, so you can know how many stacks you have, so you can maximize her damage and her output and stuff, and her healing. Also, this other red stuff that she has around her, not the floating star shards, is a fire and heart, which is from her ultimate, and it erupts when somebody hits her. And because nobody's hit her, it hasn't erupted, right? So that's why she still has it. So yeah, it's another thing for you to look out for. So let's go ahead and heal our ally here. There's the heal, boom. We put the heal over time. We did a little bit of damage, and it's fixed damage too, guys. And there it is, guys. Very good healer. And this is actually a really good stage to showcase her too, because the enemies that we did go against were the water element and were fire. Now imagine if we were going against green units, right? We would be going even crazier, right? So she did really good even in a water stage. So yeah. As far as this unit though, I really do want her because she is a SSR priest, and I have yet to have an SSR healer. But she is a fire unit, and I already have a fire unit, guys. But like either way, I still want her just because her kit is so good and I really do enjoy it. And there's one key thing I forgot to mention, guys. If you guys noticed in the battle, when the enemies attacked our allies, they would attack them, and then our allies would always heal first right before the attack. So that's her heal over time. Her heal over time ability actually lets you proc that heal first before getting attacked. The normal heal over time spells actually happen at the end of your turn. So if an enemy attacks me, I wouldn't be healing. I would just take that damage and then I would heal. Or if I go into battle, I'll go into the battle and then I'll heal. Now with her ability, that's not the case, which is really key and crucial, guys, because it just changes the dynamic of the battle. And if your enemy that's battling in PvP doesn't notice, you'll go ahead and heal, or just in PvE, it'll just give you a heal and keep your unit alive when you think they would have died. So very key ability. And yeah, there's a few other talents here just off rip. On her first ability here, she gets an AoE heal that removes the buff, debuff, and she has some passives here that she heals allies if they're around her whenever she takes an action or whatever based on her magic attack. And if she's under 100% HP and she heals an enemy, she'll also heal herself. So those are the extra abilities that she has, guys. And the other ability I wasn't able to show you guys, the one that she goes ahead and buffs the ally and gives them the attack buff and all that stuff, and fire of God or whatever, but it's still a useful ability nonetheless. But there you guys have it. There's my VALAK showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys think about her down below, and if you guys are summoning for her. But yeah, that's about it here, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Jada. I'm out. Peace.